Hey, this is Jennifer here. So I just quickly wanted to touch base in regards to some of the pros and the cons that I've experienced so far with WGU. So just to start off, one of the pros that I actually came across with doing an online college, which is what I'm going to try to do for my bachelor's in business administration with a concentration of human resource. So I'm going to try to go ahead and do that. So one of the first pros that I've noticed so far in regards to WGU is, of course, the price. Everyone mentions that. The way I love it so much is that their term is pretty much 6 months at a time. So every 6 months they're going to bill you, which means you have an entire 6 months to try to knock out as much as you can before they bill you again. Now, when I had wrote down some notes here. So one of the pros would be the price, of course. Now, if I'm not mistaken, their price every 6 months is around between $3,200 and $3,500. Forgot the exact number. So they're literally going to bill you that one time every 6 months. Me personally, I'm going to try to complete as much as I can within that 6 months before being billed again. So worst case scenario, it would take me maybe a year to go ahead and complete my entire bachelor's in business. So that's definitely would be a great pro for me. Now, another pro is their learning structure. This may be a pro for some, a con for others, but me personally, everything is pretty much an exam based. So it's multiple choice. There are some essays inside of it, but nothing too extreme. No like 5-page, 6-page essays to my understanding. So, and that's what I like. I want to just be able to take an exam, hopefully pass the exam and then move on to the next class. Another pro that I like about them is that it's self-paced to a certain degree. Now, I spoke to the enrollment counselor and he mentioned for me, my first term, which is 6 months, I believe I have 4 classes that I have to complete. Now, once I complete those 4 classes, and pass them, of course, they will be able to go ahead and open up more classes for me, which is why it's somewhat self-paced. It's all based off of what you do. So the faster you want to go, great. You just have to make sure that you complete those first core classes that they give you within 6 months. Now, the learning structure. So it's pretty much multiple choice. Other schools, they have different process. Some, Capella have things like essays, not really, exams. They have more like essays, but sometimes it could be a big essay, like 5 or 6 page essays, which I don't know. I don't know if I'm really ready for that. But yeah, that was definitely a pro for me. Another pro for me, I feel like, is a proxy. Now, just to explain what that is. A proxy is WGU is going to assign someone to, as you're taking the actual exam to pass the course, they're going to go ahead and assign someone for you to view you and make sure that you're not cheating. Now, the reason I think that was a positive thing is because I know me. I would literally just Google the answer. I would just look through my resources, put in the answer, pass the test, move on to the next class. But I didn't learn nothing. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be one ear and out the other, and that's it. Whereas if it's like an actual exam when you're at school, people are going to be watching and make sure you're not cheating. So that's what I kind of like about it, which means going in, I have to make sure that I literally understand what's going on. I have to absorb the information and know what's going on in order for me to actually pass, which I think honestly was a pro. Because I like that. It likes me holding myself accountable. Therefore, I can't cheat my own self out of an education. Now, let me move on over to the cons. Cons for me so far, the time is taken for them to finish up what they need to do for me to actually enroll me. Right now, I am in the evaluation process. They have my transcripts, and they've been having my transcripts, I would say a couple of days now, and it's still under evaluation. So fingers crossed, hopefully I will hear back from them sometime this week. Now, the reason I say this is kind of a con for me is because I also put in for Capella. Capella received my transcripts from my previous school. They literally went ahead, probably within 24 to 48 hours, where someone reached out to me, gave me exactly how many classes I would have already completed at this point and how many classes I have to do next to complete my degree. Now, for them, The entire course is around 41 classes, and I'm already halfway done with them just by them transferring my credits. So I only have to take 21 classes in order to complete my degree, my bachelor's. So, and they literally gave me all that information within maybe a day or two of receiving my transcripts. Now, WGU, I'm still waiting, which was a con for me. I don't know, I guess I feel like, okay, they did it quickly, why can't you? So I don't know if someone else is evaluating. I don't know if my transcript will go to another place. I don't really know the ins or outs of it, but they for sure are taking longer to do the evaluation to let me know how many credits and things will be transferring over and how many classes do I have to take. They're definitely taking longer for that. A con, I'm going to go back to this, will be a proxy. Some people do not like that aspect of it. Because you need a proxy, now you need equipment requirements. You have to make equipment requirements, which can also be a con. So what I say is this. Now remember, you need to have a proxy. The proxy is going to be watching you via webcam. You cannot, I repeat, you cannot use the webcam that is already inside of your laptop. The internal webcam you cannot use. You have to use an external webcam. Another con is that they're going to make you download a web browser because they want to make sure that they can see your screen. Remember, if this is an online exam you're taking, of course I can have the answers on the right side of my screen. Of course, they're going to make you download some type of browser, some type of software that they can see your screen as you're taking the exam, which means that's another requirement that you need. For me, I actually have to have a Windows operating system, Windows 10, operating system for me to actually take it. So if you have anything less, well, I'm inside business, so for some reason business, that's what you need. Don't know why, but okay. So that could definitely be a con, which means there are definitely equipment requirements. They have specific webcams that they're offering. They're not giving them out for free. I know some previous videos I've been researching, it came inside of a nice little package. They don't do that anymore. You have to buy the webcam, which I'm noticing the one that already has a stand and everything to it is around $50. So it's going to cost you some money. If you don't have the proper laptop or desktop computer, you're going to have to get one. Me, I have a Google Pixel, which is more of like a tablet. So clearly I can't use that. I can use that, just to clarify, you can use your cell phone, your tablet, whatever old laptop you have, desktop, you can use that to learn the information, to take the pre-test or any type of learning information. You can definitely use anything else. But when you take any actual exam, which is clearly the most important part, you have to use specifically a laptop. You have to have an external webcam, and you have to make sure that you're using Windows 10, at least for business, Windows 10 operating system. I don't know about any of the other courses. I don't know if you have to have a particular Windows system or you have to have Windows 10. I'm not entirely sure. But, for me, that's what I was told. So far, those are the pros and cons that I've experienced in regards to WGU. So again, hopefully this week, I will be able to know exactly how many transcripts, how many credits rather will be going in once they review my transcripts, which I'm currently inside of that phase right now. Another con is this. Their start dates is on the 1st of each month. Now today it is February 15th. Now, it's great. You can start, on the 1st of each month. That's great. However, what you may not know is that everything has to be completed. Your transcripts has to be evaluated, and you have to do the interview all before the 15th in order for me to start on March 1st. As of right now, remember, they're still evaluating my transcripts, so unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to start on March 1st unless they, make some type of, and let's make an exception for her. Let's start on March 1st. That may or may not happen. I don't know. I'll definitely let you know. But, so yeah, so is a little bit of a con as well. If you want to start on a particular date, you got to make sure you reach out to them in advance. Make sure you get all your paperwork, your transcripts. Make sure you get all that stuff done and submitted so that you can hopefully hit your start date that you're looking for. Me, I'm probably going to be starting on April 1st instead of March 1st. Again, everything is still kind of pending, so I'm going to definitely let you know once that time comes So yeah, so that is my thoughts so far in regards to the process, WGU. And again, I would definitely, let you know as time progresses, as the process progresses. Once I start my whole experience, I'm going to definitely try to keep this for my own, viewing, so that I can see where I started and hopefully see where I end at, which would be with my bachelor's. And if you would like to, please come with me with the journey. Please go ahead and subscribe. Therefore, I'm going to try to upload videos as much as I can. As things updates for me, I will definitely keep you in the know. Come with me with my journey, and I'll be more than happy to come with you with yours. And we're going to definitely accomplish this, together. 2021, new year. 2020 was just a complete disaster for most of us. So new year, I'm making new moves. I'm going to try to do new things. And this is one of them. So definitely join with me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button so you can see each time I update a video. And, I'll do the same for you. Take care. I will definitely give you an update the next time one comes in. This is Jennifer on Demand, all Jennifer all the time, which is me. Bye.